Welcome back, y'all. And in this video, we got to talk about sowing and reaping. One of the most important benefits when it comes to establishing goals and then waiting, working, and watching it manifest itself. So if you want to learn all about how to plant the seed by sowing, then reaping the harvest, stand by for the rest of this video. So as I said in the video, I'm actually going to talk to you about a few different things that you can do right now to implant your desires to make them come to fruition, all right? To be able to reap the harvest that you really desire. But before we get into it, I want you to think of the term of a gardener. Now, we all know people who may garden around their homes, people who may actually plant things around their homes or in a garden, whatever. But basically, what I'm saying is this: they understand something, that if they plant a seed into some fertile ground, into some nutrient-dense soil, that eventually, if they continue to give it sunlight, they continue to give it food and water, that eventually that plant will grow and you can harvest the fruits from that plant. I'm about to tell you something that is a very, very easy concept for you to understand. All right? Are you ready for it? This might shock you, so I want to make sure that you're ready for this. All right, so since you're ready, the same way that a gardener plants a seed and waits for the harvest and take care of it and nurtures the actual seed until it produces the fruit, the same way that you want your goals and desires is the same process as the garden. It's that easy. I'm telling you, it is that easy. And I've read a lot of different actual personal development books, listened to thousands of hours of seminars, and really what the secret comes down to, in the words of Earl Nightingale, the secret is simply, you must think about what you want. Take the ideas that you really want out of your life and implant them into your mind. Now, your mind is in the same concept as the soil. Very fertile. Whatever you implant into your mind, it will grow and manifest itself on a physical plane. So it is very, very important for you to think about the ideas that you want. Now, the mind is a very complex system that we're still learning about. But the one thing that most people will always agree on is that what you think, you get. What you really want and you think about on a constant day-to-day basis, you achieve. So it's real important for you to take the idea that you want, implant it into your mind right here, right now. Okay, so now that you have your idea and you implanted it into your mind, the second thing that you must do is that you have to water it. You have to water the seed in order for it to grow and manifest, right? You have to be able to give it the sun that it needs in order to grow. Right? So this is what you need to do with the idea you just implanted into your mind. We have to feed that idea. So you need to feed the idea to your mind every single day. Repetition, every single moment. You have to keep it in front of you, whether it be in your mirror, in front of your sink, whether it be at your desk, at your office, whether it be on your phone. You have to feed your mind this idea every single day in order for it to get the nutrients that it needs. Also, it has to be in an environment where it's conducive to grow. We all know that plants cannot grow around weeds, right? So you have to take the idea that you want inside of your mindset and get rid of the weeds that are in your mind. Get rid of the negativity. Start focusing on things that's more conducive to your goal. Trust me, this is important. Now, what you need to also continue to do is get with other people who want the same goal as you. This is going to help as a sunlight, all right? We all know that having a mentor is important. They feed us ideas that helps us to move forward. Very important. You have to feed your idea to your mind. You have to be with the right people. You have to clear out the debris, the weeds from your mind, and implant the goals for it to be able to run smoothly, for you to be able to get there as well. Now, the last thing is this, very important. There's going to be a time from when you plant the seed in your mind, or you plant the goal in your mind, from the time that it actually comes to a harvest. And this is where persistence comes in. Bob Proctor tells you all the time, the most important actual principle in Think and Grow Rich is persistence. Because you can have every single thing that the book presents, but if you are willing to quit and it's not a burning desire inside of you and you're not willing to fight for it, the goal is not going to manifest itself. So you have to persist through the time that you actually planted the seed and you see no growth. You see, and even when you do see growth, you still don't see any fruits. You have to continue to work through it and to make sure that it is inside of your mindset and that you have faith that it will continually grow. So there is a time period from when you want this goal and you implant it into your mind to the time it actually comes to a harvest. But I'm telling you now, you continue to wait, you continue to work, you continue to realize that the dream is manifesting in front of yourself, you will soon see that everything that you first wished for has now finally come true. And in the words of the great Nipsey Hussle, how long is it going to take until opportunity means preparation? What he's saying is this: there is a time period from when you're going to get your chance. You got to be sure that you're ready when that chance comes. All right? So, it's all the steps you need. Just believe in it, work on it every single day, push forward. These things will happen for you and they will manifest for you in your lifetime. So, as I always say, if you like this information, go ahead, like the video. We need more likes, we need more subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, if you're going to watch this, I'm going to make sure that you get the best information that you could possibly have to move yourself forward in this life. All right? So, hey, if you want to see more, do what you got to do.